All right, shalom, shalom, everyone. So here we are on Isaiah 46, chapter 40, or day 46, Isaiah 46, what I meant to say. So, all right. So I'll give it a second. There we go. Shalom, Chucky. How you doing, brother? David and Michelle. Shalom, shalom. All right, here we go. Isaiah 46. Baal bows down. Nebo stoops. Their idols were on the beasts and on the cattle. Your carriages were heavily loaded, a burden to the weary beast. They stooped, they bowed down together. They could not deliver the burden, but have themselves gone into captivity. Listen to me, O house of Yaakov, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, who have been upheld by me from birth, who have been carried from the womb. Even to your old age I am he, and even to gray hairs I will carry you. I have made and I will bear, even I will carry and will deliver you. To whom will you liken me and make me equal, and compare me that we should be alike? They lavish gold out of the bag and weigh silver on the scales. They hire a goldsmith and he makes it a god. They prostrate themselves, yes, they worship. They bear it on the shoulder, they carry it and set it in its place, and it stands. From its place it shall not move, though one cries out to it, yet it cannot answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Remember this and show yourselves, men. Recall to mind, O you transgressors. Remember the former things of old. For I am Elohim, and there is no other. I am Elohim, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, from ancient times, things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand. I will do all my pleasure, calling a bird of prey from the east, the man who executes my counsel from a far country. Indeed, I have spoken it. I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it. I will also do it. Listen to me, you stubborn-hearted, who are far from righteousness. I bring my righteousness near, it shall not be far off. My salvation shall not linger. I will place salvation in Zion for Yisrael, my glory. There's a little short one today. Mishpachah, the key thing here, make sure that you do not have going on in your life what Yah is talking about in this chapter. All the things that people have, the things that they stand up, the things that the idols that they go and put on their shelves and everything else. And like it says, you stand it up and it will never leave. It will never move once it's put into that place, because it's not a God. It has no legs and it has no breath and it has no heartbeat. It has no life, which is blood. No life pumps through it. It has nothing. Mishpachah, we need to make sure always that we are not giving godhood to any objects, to anything in our life, so that we do not have these things. And let us remember, like he says in verse 9 and 10, remember the former things of old. For I am Elohim, and there is no other. I am Elohim, and there is none like me. For this is Yehovah Yeshua, our Messiah and our King. Mishpachah, every year I think that, at least I can speak for myself, every year something different works in my life, in my walk with Yehovah. 2 years ago, and especially the last couple of years, has really emphasized some things. But in 2017, that whole year was all about cleaning the camp, whether it be our congregation, whether it be my home, my personal life, things like that. It was that whole year was about cleaning the camp. Last year, it was about getting rid of idle conversations, getting rid of the things in my life that would hinder my walk with Yehovah, that would hinder my blessings, being mindful of my thoughts, being mindful of what I do with my hands or who I touch or anything like that, all those things. And this year I keep getting, multiple things here of, idols and all this stuff. And, Yah runs us through these things to make sure. And as far as I know I don't have any type of idols in my life, but we have to always make sure that we don't have anything that even hints to being in that way. And Mishpachah, we have to make sure that we keep, this is why it's like the star, people call it the Star of David, Star of Israel, whatever they want to call it. And all the research I've done on it, it is proven out to be a pagan symbol. But whether you accept that or not, the cross, all these different symbols, people use menorahs and shofars and necklaces, stuff like that, or they'll make an object of it and they'll hang it up as reverence to it, as a holy thing. Talits, people declare them to be a holy cloth and all these things. These things are objects. And not once ever did Yehovah say, put this up on a shelf and reverence it and treat it as it's holy. There's only one menorah that was ever holy, and that's the menorah that was in the temple of Yehovah. That menorah is holy because Yehovah declared it to be created and lit and to be kept lit forever, all the time. Come here, baby. Because Mishpachah, say hi, Hannah. You guys say hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Right here, Mishpachah. These little ones, these precious ones. This is what we're supposed to teach, as Yehovah says in the Shema. He says to teach our children in the ways of his commandments, in all of his ways. And Mishpachah, I guarantee you, how you walk out your life, what you do, what you live, more than what you ever speak, shows these children how to live, how to walk, how to obey God or how to disobey him. It's all up to you. Whether you're a parent or a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle or a big brother or big sister, whatever it is, to these little ones, are we causing there to be idols in their lives? And that's the thing that we have to think about, not just for ourselves, but for those under us, younger, that we're supposed to train and teach. Amen? So I love you all, Mishpachah. May you all be blessed. And as you go about the day, as always, ask Yah to reveal to you anything from your heart that would be in contradiction to his Torah, any idols, anything like this, so that not only do you walk right, but you show your children or your grandchildren or the children of your family to walk right in him also. Amen. I love y'all, Mishpachah, but most of all, Yah loves you. Shalom, shalom.
I'm gonna